DETV News is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Tonight, will the Delaware legislature ring the death knell for the death penalty? Plus, a local philanthropist has passed, and 2 historic buildings in Dover are slated for the wrecking ball. Those stories and much more straight ahead on DETV News. Hello and welcome to DETV News. I'm Pati Nash. Thanks for being with us. Here's what's making headlines today across the first state. In a historic move, Delaware's House of Representatives passed a bill Tuesday to abolish the death penalty with a decisive 33-8 vote. House Bill 70 now heads to the state Senate for consideration. Representative Sherry Dorsey Walker of Wilmington emphasized the bill's importance, stating the death penalty is both cruel and unjust, disproportionately affecting communities of color. We should not engage in state-sanctioned murder, end quote. State Senator Kyle Evans-Gay from North Wilmington echoed these sentiments, highlighting that Delaware's death penalty has been deemed unconstitutional by the state Supreme Court twice since 2016. Gay asserted it's time to move past this practice and focus on addressing the root causes of crime. A 73-year-old woman has filed a federal lawsuit against the Oblates of St. Francis de Sales, alleging she was raped by Reverend George Mahoney over 60 years ago. The lawsuit, filed under Maryland's Child Victims Act of 2023, asserts negligence and breach of duty by the Oblates, who oversee Catholic institutions in Delaware and Maryland's Eastern Shore. According to Joyce Harper's attorneys, Mahoney's history of abuse was known to the defendants, yet he continued to serve in various roles, including principal of Salesianum School in Wilmington. The Oblates did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Harper continues to suffer from the trauma, states the case, stating she has lost faith and struggles with her trust. Her lawsuit seeks compensatory and punitive damages. Just days from his 94th birthday, Anthony Fusco Sr. has passed away peacefully in Wilmington. The Italian immigrant, U.S. Navy veteran, and Delaware real estate mogul left an indelible mark on his community. Fusco, who founded Fusco Management in 1965, was celebrated not just for his business acumen, but for his philanthropy. His generosity benefited numerous institutions, including St. Anthony's Church, Padua Academy, Nemours Children's Hospital, and the Delaware Art Museum. Governor John Carney praised Fusco's legacy, stating, "If you look up philanthropist in the dictionary, it has a picture of Tony." Fusco's contributions, like the $10 million donation to Salesianum School made last year, will continue to impact Delaware families for generations. In late May, the Delaware City Refinery leaked about 1,000 gallons of crude oil into wetlands surrounding the Delaware River, marking its 7th permit violation this year. Despite refinery officials claiming minimal impact from this incident, data from Delaware's Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Control reveal ongoing air and water pollution, sometimes with toxic substances. The refinery's potential conversion to hydrogen energy production raises concerns among environmental activists wary of leniencies granted by government agencies. PBF Energy, the refinery's owner, faces scrutiny as activists demand stricter oversight, citing the refinery's detrimental environmental and public health impact. With more than 86,000 residents living within a 5-mile radius, many of whom are low income or people of color, the refinery's future operations remain a contentious issue. 2 downtown Dover buildings, about 100 years old, will be demolished to make way for a proposed parking garage. The City Planning Commission voted June 17 to overturn the Historic District Commission's ruling. I believe the correct decision for the future of the city of Dover was made, said Tom Stonesifer, president of the Downtown Dover Partnership Board. The garage is funded by state and federal grants. Nobody wants to see history removed, he continued, especially the DDP, but history will be lost if we don't bring people back downtown. The partnership's Capital City 2030 plan, which includes apartments and retail stores, aims to revitalize the area. Stonesifer stressed it's all about enticing developers to come downtown. A structure fire erupted Wednesday afternoon at Black Creek Golf Club in Middletown, consuming a storage pavilion. Former Eagles quarterback Ron Jaworski, now a golf industry veteran, was on site with his team planning an anniversary event. Jaworski described the blaze in this way: in 20 seconds, flames were over 25 feet high. Numerous fire companies from Newcastle and Kent counties, along with Maryland, responded. Middletown Fire Chief Frank Bailey ensured all personnel were safe, noting no injuries were reported. Jaworski expressed gratitude. No one got hurt, he said, a great response from the volunteer fire departments here in Delaware. The Delaware State Fire Marshal's Office is investigating the cause. And finally tonight, if you haven't been to the free Clifford Brown Jazz Festival in Wilmington's Rodney Square, not to worry, you still have time. The festival is back for its 37th year, running through Saturday. DETV is proud to serve as a sponsor for the event and have founder and creative director Ivan Thomas as master of ceremonies. Wilmington's Director of Cultural Affairs, Tina Betts, highlights the special connection many performers have to the festival. Performers include alumni from the Clifford Brown Jazz Festival's educational component, the Boise Lowry Living Jazz Residency, Betts says. Each night features musicians from this local program. Food trucks and vendors will also be on site, with attendees encouraged to bring lawn chairs and blankets, but no tents. Betts recalls the festival's origins as Jazzing on the Square, renamed to honor Wilmington native and jazz icon Clifford Brown, whose legacy endures despite his tragic death at 25. Visit Clifford Brown Jazz Festival for more information. That's all for this edition of DETV News. Be sure to follow us across all our social media platforms. For a look at what's happening all around Delaware, visit our website at detvch.com. And if you have a comment, question, or news tip, we would appreciate hearing from you at press@detvch.com. I'm Pati Nash. For everyone here at DETV, thank you and good night.
We don't talk about prostate cancer enough, and it's the most diagnosed form of cancer and the second most common cause of cancer death among Black men in both Delaware and the United States. Approximately 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, but just by asking your healthcare provider if you should get a screening could help you detect prostate cancer early and save your life. So let's talk about it. Talk to your healthcare provider today about a prostate cancer screening if you are 40 years of age or older, or have a family history of prostate cancer. If you don't have insurance, or if your insurance doesn't pay for cancer screenings, Screening for Life may provide you with the screenings that you need, and Nurse Navigators make this process easier. To learn more, visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211. Ask your healthcare provider about a prostate cancer screening, and you're asking for so much more.
My name is Jason Aviles, and I am the founder and owner of Fly Yogi, and I'm here to share with you some tips to be able to help fight opioid addiction. Opioid addiction is a real growing problem here in America. And I'm here to share with you some tips that you can be able to integrate into your everyday life to really fight against opioid addiction. One of the first things is redeveloping your mindset. One of the practices that I like to use daily is meditation. And what meditation does is it brings you clarity of mind, and it helps keep you grounded, and it improves your ability to make decisions that you are going to benefit from. A lot of the time we find that addiction is rooted in our mindset. It's rooted in how we think and how we perceive, and therefore how we act. So this is a really good way to help fight against that energy of addiction. The second thing is improving your lifestyle through diet and exercise. At the very root of addiction, there is substances within the body that's causing the addiction on a physical level. When we begin to introduce healthier foods, plant-based foods, we begin to remove and detox the substances that are in our body that's causing and attracting the addiction. So through incorporating more fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and even drinking water on a daily basis, you're going to put your body in a state where it's going to be able to fight the root causes of these addictions. The second part is exercise. Exercise is good for mood. It's good for energy. It's good to increase vitality. It's good to get your heart pumping and get your blood flowing and get oxygen moving throughout the body. So through engaging in physical exercise, complemented by incorporating healthier foods, you're putting your body and your mind in a state where it does not want what's causing these things that are manifesting negatively in your life. So addiction can really be decreased by just incorporating a healthier lifestyle through diet and nutrition, exercise, and then also making sure that you're tackling the mind through mindset, through meditation.